Number 11, the fourth grade classes at a school made flowers to decorate the cafeteria. There are 5 fourth grade classes at this school. To make each flower, 4 sheets of papers were used. The classes used a total of 300 sheets of paper, and each class made the same number of flowers. How many flowers did each fourth grade class make? So they used a total of 300 sheets of paper, and there's 5 fourth grade classes at the school. So I'm going to go ahead and divide 300 divided by 5 to see how many sheets of paper each class used. Okay, so 5 won't go into 3, but it will go into 30 6 times. And then we get a remainder of 0. 5 will go into 0 times. So each class used a total of 60 sheets of paper. All right, now, to make each flower, 4 sheets of paper were used, okay? So if we go ahead and divide 60 by 4, we can find out how many flowers they used, or how many flowers they made, because 4 sheets of paper is needed for each one. So 4 will go into 6 one time. 4 times 1 is 4. 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring down my 0. And 4 will go into 20 exactly 5 times. So that's going to be 15 flowers. And if we look at our answer choices, we're going to get letter B. Number 12. Trina lives in an apartment. The table shows some of the expenses that Trina paid for 3 months to live in the apartment. Which expenses were variable expenses for Trina during these 3 months? So variable means that those expenses are changing, so they're not the same for each month, okay? So if we look at rent, it stayed the same for all 3 months, so that's not a variable expense. So I'm gonna mark out rent. Water changed, okay? So water is gonna be a variable expense. Electricity also changed, so that is a variable expense. And then cable TV stayed the same, so we're gonna mark it out. So we should have an answer choice with just water and electricity, and that's gonna be letter F. Number 13, 4 people are mowing their lawns. The table shows the fraction of each lawn that has already been mowed by each person. Which of these people have mowed greater than 3/4 of a lawn? All right, so I'm gonna put each fraction next to each other and just cross multiply to see which one is greater. So I'm gonna put, obviously, 3/4, and I'm gonna compare it to 10/15 first. So 4 times 10 is 40. 15 times 3 is 45. Right? So 10/15 is less than 3/4. So we're gonna mark out Nate. All right, next up, let's check Rudy. So we have 3/4 and 5/6. 4 times 5 is 20. 6 times 3 is 18. So 5/6 is bigger than 3/4. So we're going to put a check next to Rudy. We can check Mark. So 3/4 and 12/18. So 4 times 12 is 48. 18 times 3, if we do that, we will get 54. So 12/18 is not greater than 3/4. So we can mark out Mark. And then last one, Santos, 3/4 and 6/8. 8 times 3 is 24. 4 times 6 is also 24. So they're the same, but we need it to be greater than 3/4. So we're going to mark out Santos. And the only one that's greater than 3/4 is going to be Rudy. So that's letter C. Number 14, Erin has 12 pictures from a field trip and some pictures from a vacation. She has twice as many pictures from the vacation as from the field trip. Which strip diagram represents P, the total number of pictures Erin has? All right, so 12 pictures from a field trip and then some from a vacation, and she has twice as many from the vacation as from the field trip. So if the field trip was 12, that means that she should have twice of 12, which is 24, for the vacation. So we should have 12 pictures for a field trip, 24 for the vacation, and the only answer choice that has both of those numbers is letter F, so that's our answer. Number 15, what decimal number is equivalent to 18/10? So to change that to a decimal, all we have to do is just divide it. So 18 divided by 10. So 10 will go into 18 one time, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a decimal. So 10 times 1 is 10. It's going to leave 8. Going to add a 0 and bring it down. And now obviously 10 will go into 80 8 times. So our answer is 1.8.